Hello, Internet, and welcome to SonyCentric, the Outerhaven's official PlayStation podcast. I'm your host, as always, Jason Kwasnicki, and I'm joined today, on my virtual left, by...
Mark Sullivan. I get to say my name again. Hooray.
Yeah, don't push it. I'm giving you a little bit of responsibility. Don't mess it up.
A little bit.
On my virtual right, we are joined by...
Delaila Lugo.
And we have a lot of fun stuff to talk about this week. So, let's start off, as we always do, with a little segment I like to call, What Are You Playing?
We do not always start off with that.
No, we don't, but I like to try to always start off with
That's a good point there.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mark, what have you been playing?
What have I been playing? What have I been playing? Well, a little bit before... Well, I'm still working through Resident Evil 6. I'm trying to actually
I'll buy it at a high price.
Oh, it's... No, you won't. It's fucking terrible. You know that.
I know that.
But I'm also working on, Sorry about the cough there. I'm also working on Resident Evil Remake again, trying to beat that, because I never did. And yeah, I don't know. I'm, like, on and off working on that plat for Final Fantasy 15. I'm still working on Atelier Chalet Plus for Vita for review. I'm like kind of all over the place. I've been sick, so my motivation's been at an all-time low lately.
Gotcha.
Aww.
Yeah, speaking of Resident Evil, I have been assigned to do the review for the Outerhaven. And I've been playing it, and thank God, that game, so good.
Is it?
I love it. I still haven't beaten it right now. I'm clocked in at about 6 hours. It's a brisk game. I can't stress how, like, it's short, but it's extraordinarily well paced. So, in that 6 hour time, I feel like I've actually done more than, say, what I think my clock for The Last Guardian was about 12 hours, if I remember correctly. And I feel like I've done twice as much. And it's not that big of a map either, and it's just so well designed. Everything fits together so nicely. You're going back and forth. They nailed it with the environment, with the ambience, with the atmosphere, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't really have a... Resident Evil's never have a... What?
It's pronounced ambiance, Jason.
I said ambiance.
You said ambience.
Whatever, man.
Like an ambulance. Without the L.
I was thinking about that dank Ambien I've been taking.
What?
Jason been doing drugs, but
Las Drugas. That's the
Las
that's
Drugas.
Actually Las Drugas is the new parasite in Resident Evil after the Las Plagas. They upgraded to the Las Drugas.
No, but Resident Evil's never had a story really. I mean, it does, but it's ridiculous.
It makes no fucking sense.
But this really has nothing
redeemed by the gameplay.
Yeah, this one, it's almost not related at all, and it serves it well because it's got a pretty basic plot. You're just going to rescue your girlfriend, who you think she's been like declared dead for 3 years, and you think she may be, or girlfriend, wife. I don't remember. Honestly, this is my point. Like, it's Resident Evil. I don't know.
Who fucking cares?
Exactly. Like, Krauser could have been your brother for all I know. I don't know. But, it works. You sympathize. You feel his pain. You go in, and shit just starts happening. And honestly, the pacing, the way everything looks, the way it plays really well. The item management done really well. It's not terribly difficult on normal difficulty. I've run into a few spots where maybe I ran out of a certain healing item, or maybe I was low on ammo. But I felt maybe it's just because I got mad skills. I was able to manage that inventory really well. I never ran into any tight spots, but I've been having a fucking blast.
Good.
So look forward to my full review, and hopefully you guys will get on that. That game shouldn't take too long for you to beat. If you have a good night to dedicate to it, you should be able to get through it.
I just gotta get it first. That's
Yeah.
my problem.
But we're gonna try to have a spoiler cast up soon, so look forward to that as well, folks. Other than Resident Evil 7, I finally laid down the dough and picked up one of them sweet, sexy Vitas.
Oh yeah!
And it's an OG Vita. She got a fat ass right there.
Did you get the
Did you
get the one
ass.
that's like? Did you get the one that has the that's 3G capable and you can get a plan with AT&T?
Yes.
My boy.
And not only do I have an AT&T plan, I'm an AT&T customer.
Oh
I got them
for you.
hookups. I got them hookups.
Nice.
Oh
But yeah,
my god.
She got a fat ass, but I like that ass, you know.
Damn.
She's OG model. She's not one of them slims. You know, it was pretty nice. I actually went home past 2 days, see the family, and I was playing some Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions.
Nice.
I actually never have fully played through Tactics, so I'm looking forward to finishing it. It's actually, you know, I only played like about an hour of it, but it's fucking awesome.
It's like every time I tried to play through Tactics, and I need to give it a more dedicated shot than I have before, but it's like I like to grind, and it's really hard to grind in that game, I feel. I never feel like my guys are progressing anywhere near enough that they need to in the story in order to keep up with the enemies.
I've always been a huge fan. I agree that it's kind of weird with the mission structure rather than like random battles. Things are a bit slower, obviously, because of the nature of the battle system.
Yeah.
And the way it's set into like those missions. At the same time, I fucking love the world of Ivalice.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. And I love how, you know, how much more mature and political the story is in Final Fantasy Tactics as opposed to most Final Fantasy.
Hell, in any story related to Ivalice, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Even look at 12. Which, by the way, the trophy list is out somehow for Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age. Blew my fucking mind. I flipped out yesterday. I don't know why. I'm guessing that game's coming pretty soon. I'm stoked.
How did the trophies look?
Mark definitely came in his pants yesterday.
Oh, you've no idea. The trophies. So the trophies. There's this thing in the journal in the game called the Sky Pirate's Den, which is like you get little characters added to the den depending on certain things criteria that you meet. Like if you steal 200 times. Things like that, and a lot of the trophies match up with those. A lot of the trophies match up with high-level hunts, match up with getting all espers. There's this trial mode that they added in the international version that's coming in Zodiac Age, and there's 2 trophies related to that. It's looking like it'll be a rewarding platinum.
Nice.
That game is packed with content, and it's a Final Fantasy. It's a big Final Fantasy that's packed with actual rewarding and meaningful content. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
It's a Final Fantasy for people who maybe aren't into, you know, the melodrama of something like 15, where
I must sacrifice
myself. Yeah, I must sacrifice myself for the world. None of that bullshit. You got like dudes posing as other dudes, killing kings, setting up other people, betraying their brothers.
It's closest Final Fantasy has gotten to Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I didn't want to make the analogy, but go ahead, Mark.
But that's even like the softest way of putting it, because it's nowhere near as like gruesome as Game of Thrones. But yeah, there's no like cheesy romance shoveled in. There's not really any of that. It is very it is very political. It is very medieval almost. I'm excited. Yeah, if the trophy list popping out for that means that it's coming sooner than we all thought, I'm pumped for that.
Nice.
But enough Final Fantasy for today. That's our allowance for today.
Yup.
Just real quick before we move on to Delaila, I just want to say about Resident Evil 7, you know, if you're looking to wait on my review, if for some reason you are waiting for my review, or, you know, if you want more reviews or word from someone else, basically what I'm trying to say is I could recommend to pretty much anybody to go and grab it. Because yes, it is a survival horror game and it looks back to the roots of the genre, particularly the roots of the Resident Evil franchise. At the same time, though, it doesn't, strictly speaking, feel like a horror game, at least to me. It feels very much like an adventure game.
That's interesting.
In the sense that, yes, there's the item management, the inventory management. There are the horror elements. There's a lot of stealth, sneaking around, trying to avoid very powerful foes who can absorb a lot of hits. But I don't know. I just felt like, unlike, say, a game like Alien Isolation, where my main concern for most of the game was the tension with that one alien chasing me around through the relatively large environment. I felt like here, whereas there is a lot of tension, specifically with like the bakers as they just wander around and you gotta hide from them. And like I said before, the game is really well paced. So I always felt that that tension was evenly balanced out with, not like a crazy Shakespearean narrative, but a good story that I was engrossed in, and I felt really immersed in the character. I felt like I was Ethan, kind of going through this house, inspecting everything, looking at, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just felt like they did a really good job of that, and
imagine
I'm actually
playing
really
in
surprised.
VR.
Without spoiling anything, I'm really surprised at some of the choices they made with the game, particularly late game. And this isn't a spoiler, just saying that you do actually get to make a choice that has some pretty hefty consequences. Which kind of is like, it's not a first for Resident Evil, but the way it's presented kind of is a first. And I'm really pleased with, the risks Capcom took here, and I think they paid off. So, okay. If you were looking forward to the game at all, don't wait, go buy it.
Ugh, that tempts me too much.
Well, you need to go buy it so we can do this fucking spoiler cast.
Yeah, I'll play it and whatever, man. God,
dude, not whatever. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it.
Hey, but we gotta double back real quick. Because you know who made Final Fantasy 12?
Mm-hmm.
Square Enix.
Yeah.
Square Enix just dropped some.
Mark,
what, man?
You're jumping ahead. You completely skipped Delaila.
This was a fucking segue, man.
You skipped Delaila.
It's because I'm the only one that doesn't have a Vita, so now I'm the bastard child.
That's true.
You're also the only one without a penis. There's underlying sexism going on.
That's not the problem. The problem is she doesn't have a Vita, Jason. God.
But Delaila, what have you been playing? Because apparently Mark doesn't care.
Oh right,
but our audience does.
We're still on the first segment. My bad.
Yeah, we've been jumping around a bit, but it's okay. I don't have a Vita. I deserve it. I started Final Fantasy VII.
Wait, what?
Sorry, Resident Evil 7. Imagine.
Oh.
Sorry, you guys talk too much about Final Fantasy. It's like...
Well, nobody's denying that, but I actually got really excited for a second.
No. Resident Evil 7, I'm sorry. I started it, and so far so good. I haven't played much of it. I had read a lot about people, like, feeling nauseous about it. I was like, oh, they're just a bunch of bitch asses, like, they're weak.
I didn't get any of that.
I actually did, and I was like, am I a bitch ass? Am I weak?
Oh,
like,
shit.
Yeah.
Am I a bitch ass?
Like,
Delaila asking the important questions.
So, I mean, I took a break from it, essentially, because I was, the same exact fucking day that it releases, the Overwatch cock event releases, the Chinese New Year event.
You've been winning some cocks? Some cock boxes?
I've been witnessing some cocks, yeah. And so I was playing that more so, and I didn't get to play much of Resident Evil 7, but I do like it so far. But about Overwatch, the event's cool, like the skins are cool, whatever. It has the Journey to the West skins, which I'm a pretty big fan of. I saw like a show play that had like Gorillaz music and shit a while back, but basically they had a new mode like they do for every event, and it's capture the flag, and it's not good for Overwatch. Like, the idea seemed cool, but it's just like really stupid. Like, the teams could literally stay and defend the whole time, and then you just wind up in a drawer, and it's a waste of time. You don't get a loot box, and that's annoying.
When are they gonna learn to just add PvE?
Yeah, seriously, like the Halloween event and the Lucio Ball event were really cool, but after that it's just been kind of downhill. But there were also some like balancing changes. They nerfed D.Va, and they
No.
I heard D.Va's like useless now.
Damn it!
I mean,
Why?
the thing is, like, when they buffed her, they made like they had like this triple tank meta, and it was pretty useless to play any DPS character except Soldier 76, which like sucks for me. I like to play as Reaper here and there, and not, you know, other people that like to play like Tracer or McCree or whatever. So like in that sense it's good, and they also nerfed Anna's healing and stuff like that, and
Oh, that sucks. I'm an Anna player.
yeah. So, but it was all contributing to the triple tank meta, which I think is good. But the game's like bugging out a little bit. Like, it like kicks you out, not in competitive, just like in the regular like arcade mode, and it's just weird. But everything else about the event is cool. So I love Overwatch. I won't talk too much about it. But right before Resident Evil and this Overwatch event happened, I started playing Hitman. And I got about halfway through the game, and I really like it. I can see why they came up with the episodic, came out in episodes like here and there, as opposed to like one big disc, which I was kind of upset about at first. But
Are you a longtime Hitman fan?
I have played other Hitmans, yeah, for sure.
They're actually called Hit fans.
No, they're not, because I am one. We call ourselves Hitman fans.
Nah.
Did you play the recent Hitman?
No, that's why I'm asking. I'm wondering what, because the last one before they began this episodic run, shit, what was it called?
What?
There was a Hitman before they began releasing these episodes.
Yeah.
Basically, it was the issue was that it was a bit more action focused. Like the shooting mechanics and everything.
Absolution?
Absolution, yes.
Yeah.
The shooting mechanics have been greatly refined, which was nice, and you got like a really cool like slow-mo mechanic and all this nice stuff that fixed a lot of the jank that the series has been associated with.
Right.
But at the same time, a lot of the missions became more action focused, which kind of sucked. I'm a big fan of, you know, OG like Blood Money, where you just get the map and go finish this mission however you want.
Oh yeah, that's exactly how it is. They have like literally 15 different ways that you can complete the mission per episode, and so like that's why I said, like, if I would have bought this by episode, which I'm okay with because I bought it Black Friday for really cheap and I got the season, I could have played each episode in different ways, like as I was playing each episode, as opposed to now where I'm kind of just like playing every episode, beating it one way and not going back to it because I wanted to hurry up and play as much as I can before Resident Evil 7 came out. But I really like it. I mean, you can poison people, you can you go around in disguises, and if you want to go guns blazing you can, but I don't really want to. And you get like challenges and trophies for each of that, and it's awesome. The maps are fucking crazy cool. Like, I think you should play. I really recommend it.
Nice.
Nice.
Now, moving on.
Yeah.
Mark,
What?
remember how I was playing Final Fantasy Tactics?
Yeah.
You know who makes Final Fantasy Tactics?
Nobody, because Final Fantasy Tactics is an old-ass game, Jason.
Yo, Square made that shit.
Square's soft.
Don't you love my my little segue there?
You know what?
Because Square announced today
It's alright.
they got some stuff going on with Marvel. They be making deals,
You know what
doing
Marvel's
drugs
for?
with Marvel. Yeah.
Marvel's for squares.
Ooh, I like that. Marvel's for Squares as a nice headline.
It's in the fucking topics notes, man. Look at my puns.
Okay, I see. So yeah.
And Enix's, whatever.
So Square Enix teased today on Twitter that they were going to announce a new project. And
That was yesterday.
Was that yesterday, the tease?
Yeah. They announced today at the
today.
time of our recording.
I thought they had announced the tease earlier yesterday. Anyway, the bottom line is today they announced they're going to be working on a string of multiple games with Marvel.
And that's gonna be on
surrounding the Avengers.
Well, yeah. But it's gonna be on Eidos Montreal and Crystal Dynamics side, not like the Square Enix Japan side, presumably.
Yeah. Which, if you don't know, Eidos Montreal made Deus Ex and Crystal Dynamics made Rise of the Tomb Raider, but you should know that if you played those games.
Yeah. So I guess that's kind of neat.
I mean, I'm of like two minds in that I don't mind like Square working with Marvel. I actually think that's a cool idea to see Crystal Dynamics and Eidos working on these, pretty big name IP. My whole thing is it like being focused on the Avengers, like, because I've just got like mad Avengers fatigue. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of all these movies where fucking Iron Man has the same character arc every movie. Like, he just goes from being an asshole to less of an asshole, and then the next movie he's an asshole again and he becomes less of an asshole. Like,
Fair.
maybe I'm just being an asshole. I don't know.
Well, at least he won't be Robert Downey Jr. in the games, probably. So.
Yeah, probably.
But hey,
they don't have that dank cash to throw around.
You know what? If I may, though, I'm just I'm pretty happy with this announcement for one fucking reason.
Why is that?
Okay, because yesterday at the time of this recording, okay, we got news that Square Enix had a big announcement to make, and then we also got news that Marvel had a big announcement to make. Okay, now Marvel is owned by Disney, and Disney and Square Enix have this big thing that's been going on.
Nobody
for,
cares about fucking Kingdom Hearts,
15
Mark.
fucking years, and I swear to God, if Marvel gets incorporated into Kingdom Hearts in any capacity, I'm gonna flip my fucking shit.
You know that Marvel and Star Wars are gonna be in Kingdom Hearts at one point.
Oh, please don't. Please, no.
Oh,
Just-
don't do that. Or do it in the most minimalistic way possible. Just keep those apart. Fuck. Do not
Dude, if
want that.
anything, it's gonna help it, because those games fucking
Oh
suck.
God, yeah, no. Those games would suck more if they just keep making the world suck more, and that would just be so
So you'd rather be adventuring with like Goofy than Captain America?
Just keep it Disney. Just keep
Yo,
it strictly Disney.
What are you saying about Goofy?
I love Goofy.
Goofy's my boy. Yo, me and Goofy be doing them drugs, smoking them fat joints.
Oh, yuck. Fucking love Goofy, man.
Well, all I know is that in that trailer, which was super big, Hulk, Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man were washed the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, back to what I was saying before, I wish they were making, like, an Ant-Man game, or a Guardians game, or something. Well, they're already doing the Guardians Telltale game, but, I don't know, something that, like, is not the Avengers that I see fucking everywhere these days.
Yeah, I hear that. They are everywhere, but...
Like, imagine if Eidos or Crystal Dynamics did, like, a stealth-based, like, Ant-Man game.
That'd be really cool.
It'd be dope.
Yeah. I mean, fuck it. I'm all about Spider-Man right now, so the shit didn't even hype me up like that.
Hey, Insomniac is gonna fucking kill it. I can't wait for
Yeah.
that shit.
Hell yeah.
Real quick aside, can you imagine Goofy drunk? He wouldn't be able to get a fucking word out, man. Because he would just go, oh, yuck, and then he would hiccup, and he just wouldn't say anything.
Meanwhile, you got Daffy Duck over there. Yo,
Daffy Duck, yeah, you're Daffy Duck.
Or not Daffy Duck,
Daffy
Donald Duck.
Duck.
Fuck.
Donald.
Fucking meanwhile, in No Man's Land, Bugs Bunny is fucking chilling with, I don't know, Minnie Mouse, I guess? The fuck?
Whatever, man. They're both ducks. They both have speech impediments. fucking Donald Duck be smoking too much weed.
Jesus
burning
Christ.
out. He's burning out his throat. He's got fucking emphysema.
Holy hell.
Anywho, so bottom line, we're getting a Marvel game at some point. Marvel games, some point down the line, and Mark doesn't have to worry, at least for today, about Marvel being in Kingdom Hearts.
I hope I never have to
Because
fucking worry about
Lord
that.
knows the world would come to an end if that happened.
Yeah, it fucking would. I would make sure it did. God damn it. Awful.
Anyway, let's move on to some interesting news.
Yeah,
A strange little piece here. So we have a new studio formed by a bunch of people.
I was gonna make a segue, man.
Well, I
ruined it.
override your segue.
It was gonna be great, though.
The new studio is called Strange New Things.
Oh, man.
It's got peeps from, let's see.
The Witcher 3.
Yeah, Witcher 3. I
CD
don't know.
Projekt Red.
Delaila,
Hitman.
you know this.
Yeah, Witcher 3, ex-devs of The Witcher 3, CD Projekt Red, Hitman, IO Interactive, and Dying Light, Techland. And they did not release any information about any games, but they're working together, which all 3 games, amazing, so.
Seems like a lot of Europeans.
Yeah.
What's your point, Jason?
I don't know, they be doing weird things.
Well,
They say they're making games,
They're doing
but
some strange things, some strange new things.
they say they're making games, but I don't know. I hear some strange things about Europeans.
Some strange new games about strange new things.
And maybe I'm just one of those xenophobic racists.
Probably. God damn it. You don't like the Germans, or the French, or any of the other Europeans.
Yo, Trump told me they were evil, man.
Of course.
Oh my god.
I trust President Trump. Seems like a good guy.
Hail Fuhrer.
But yeah, a lot of that's quite a pedigree. So I'm hoping we get a good RPG, because I mean, all those games point towards like some sort of third-person action RPG. So
Yeah.
that's only good.
Could be dope.
Could be dank.
Very well might be a strange new thing to see.
And speaking of teases, we got this new studio, Strange New Things. We got Square Enix's tease with Marvel. We got a tease as well from Playdead.
Well, they
In the
sure
wake-
aren't playing dead for long this time, are they?
All right, just you don't get to introduce yourself next time. Just
oh,
shut up.
come on, man. I'm fucking... Ugh.
So Playdead, in the wake of their success with
Inside.
Limbo and Inside, they've now teased on Twitter this cool little picture. I actually really like the artwork here. It's
Me
kind of
too.
got the same color scheme going on as their former works. However, it's like there's like an astronaut here with like a blanket, and he's looking at this like, I think it's a blanket. I can't. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, okay.
It's either a shadow or his. Yeah, it's either his shadow or like a blanket or a parachute. I can't tell. What do you guys think?
I was thinking maybe it's continuing from Inside, which was a very ambiguous and, in some people's eyes, disappointing ending. And then, like, from there, he goes to, like, an intergalactic world.
So you think this might be like Inside 2?
Like outside instead of inside.
Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, that's good.
I'm gonna say something because I gotta be brave here, because you guys,
What?
or at least Mark
What?
is gonna try to chew my balls off when I
Probably.
say this. But so, not that I have anything against Inside or Limbo. I haven't played either of them, so I can't judge them.
God damn it.
But the reason I really haven't been like motivated to play them is mostly because they're 2D platformers, and I really couldn't give a shit less about 2D platformers.
Oh.
And I'm really hoping this isn't a 2D platformer. I hope they stretch their legs and try something new.
But they're so good.
I like the art style, but like maybe try a 3D platformer. God forbid.
Let me tell you, I am also like kind of over 3D platformers. I played too much of them growing up, 2D platformers, and I really like this. So I'm hoping that you could push that aside and play
Because it's not so much about the platforming as it is about the puzzle solving.
Exactly.
At least that's how Limbo was, and that's what made Limbo. The art aesthetic and the puzzle design. It's what made that game really truly special.
Yeah.
You really should consider giving it a shot. And you know what? I even told you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, there was a flash sale about a week ago on PSN, and Limbo was $5, and I told both of you about it.
Yeah, but
nobody followed through.
If I'm gonna buy one of them, I'm gonna buy them together. But it's like $30 fucking to get them both together.
Limbo was just $5, man.
Well, come to find out, I had Limbo this entire time.
Oh
free.
yeah, that's right.
And they gave it to us for free with PlayStation Network, and I think it was in November, but I don't really remember.
Was Inside ever free?
No.
Okay, I'll wait. That's gonna be free at some point.
Well, I don't know. Hopefully.
Anyway, I am excited to see what they actually announce with this.
Well,
I'm
hoping
nice. I'm hoping it's just a little, keep the same spirit and art style, because that is, it's like their identity, but push into maybe try a bit more of an. I don't want to say ambitious because it's not like those games weren't ambitious or impressive gameplay wise, but like. I don't know, try to like build out a full 3D game. I don't know, something not like it doesn't have to be terribly huge, something maybe the size of like Journey.
Right.
Yeah.
At the very least, like no matter what it is, like it's nice to be getting a tease from them so soon after Inside because it took them a really long time to pump out Inside.
Right, and they're on a roll. Like the last thing they want from a PR perspective is to go to go quiet.
To go back
and then people
inside.
Forget them. Yeah, to go back inside.
And potentially into Limbo.
And I mean, what this is gonna sound like a stupid question. I should know this, but
what's up?
Neither of these were PlayStation exclusives. They were actually both originally Xbox exclusives, weren't they?
That is true. Limbo was originally an Xbox Live Arcade, like Summer of Arcade game.
Because I remember we did an episode of SonyCentric where Inside announced it was going to be on PS4.
Yeah.
Or announced that Inside would be on PS4.
Right.
So who knows? They might, Sony might try to come in. That would be interesting to see if Sony tried to come in and pick up Playdead. I feel like that would be actually a really good catch for their first party if they want, to kind of fill in any gaps. Especially if, like, the whole reason Inside eventually did end up coming to PS4 was because Sony's making moves. But who knows? That's just pure speculation.
Yeah. I mean, Limbo did get ported to everything eventually, so I'm not sure if they're just deliberately going after Playdead.
But Inside was originally announced as a Xbox exclusive,
yeah,
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
That's my point, I think.
Okay, fair.
I think that's my point.
Has yet to be seen. It's just nice that we're getting something so soon from them because they were quiet for a really long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Exciting either way. I want to see what it is, even if it's something I don't necessarily want to play. Good for them, good for Playdead. I hope they continue strong and keep putting out good stuff that Mark can bitch about us not playing.
Yeah, writers, if you could, please comment on this video and yell at Jason to play Limbo.
And Inside for Mark and Jason.
Well, yeah, I need to do that too myself.
And don't tell me that 2D platformers rule. Look, we have Mario 64. Once that happened, like, it's... The way I see it, it's like going back to black and white TV from color TV.
Oh my
like,
God.
Why would you do that?
That's a really bad analogy considering Limbo and Inside are like black and white color palette.
No, I know that. That's why it was the first thing that came to mind.
Oh, fair.
But
okay,
I'm just saying in general, like, it's like a technological leap. Like, why would you go back to 2D from 3D?
Ugh, it's so good though.
Anyway, leave your comments in the section below, folks.
Yeah.
Did you like Inside? Did you like Limbo? Tell us. Are you excited for Playdead's next work? Are you excited for the new Marvel game from Square? Are you excited for some strange new things from Strange New Things? And tell us, have you picked up Resident Evil 7 yet? How far are you? Obviously, keep it spoiler free, but we want to know what your thoughts are on the game as well. Jesus, got a little tongue-tied there.
Also, if you have any love for the Vita, pour it out.
Yeah, if you got one of them OG bitches, smack that ass.
Convince Delaila. Tell her to get one.
Yeah, so Mark can stop forgetting me on our "What are you playing?" segment.
Damn! It was an accident, I swear!
Also, if you're in a GameStop getting a refurbished Vita like myself, don't, listen to the lies of the GameStop cashier and have them order one of the proprietary memory cards for you. Because GameStop takes like 2 weeks to mail it. So just go on Amazon and get it mailed for the next day.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just an idiot and I'm the only person who's ever done that, but...
Nah,
Anywho,
probably not.
If you like this video, folks, please hit that like button. Subscribe for more content from the Outerhaven net. We got other cool shows like our Experience podcast. For all your Microsoft news, we got our Outerhaven podcast. We got lots of cool stuff, our spoiler casts. So subscribe, head over there, get notified, check out our video content. You can also head over to www.theouterhaven.net for our written content, our reviews, and news. You can see links for all that below. And as always, you can check out these podcasts audio only. Mark does a really good job of getting those up on iTunes. Thank you, Mark.
Like and subscribe.
As always, folks, it's been real. My name is Jason Kwasnicki. I was joined by Delaila Lugo, Mark Sullivan.
There we go.
Peace out, Internet.
Later.
Bye.